My name is Ian Bowers. This is Shaun. We are both CSIT students here at Csumb. Our capstone was done for the California Public Utilities Commission, and our advisor was Dr. Csumb.
So, problem. Start off with the history. Internet has become part of our everyday life. And as a user, consumer almost, it's your right to know what companies are offering all parts of California. So the CPUC is just that. California Public Utilities Commission has collected about millions of data from these telecommunication companies, from internet service providers, and actually field tested data against that data. So from that, CPUC has created this lovely interactive site after a couple of clicks, and you eventually get to this nice web map. And from here, you're presented almost with an overflow of information through heat map layers, through keys, then you have to click over there, and then, yeah. So basically, the user is just getting overflow. For simple data, they just want to know, hey, what's my download, what's my upload, you know, how fast is it today relative to what everyone else is getting. So, what users are looking for today is an intuitive, simplified user experience.
Our solution to this is CalSPEED. These are two independent mobile viewer applications. One's designed for the iPhone and one's designed for the Android that allow consumers to stay informed from wherever they are. Our applications use features that most smartphone users are already familiar with using. The interactive map allows you to use touch, swipe, and pinch gestures to select location. You can search for a specific address, and you can also select your current location using the geotag feature. The data we have decided to present is a predicted mobile connection speed. The CPUC has thousands of actual cell phone test results, but of course you can't get one of these test results for every single location in California. To get around this, they calculate a predicted value based on your location as well as the nearby test results. We have decided to present this data using color-coded graphic images. This way you can compare the different service providers are giving you for any given location with ease. To create this solution, the first step was probably the most important, and this was research. We had to research the CPUC, and this means not only the data that was available to us, but what their goals were so we could better align our project to meet their needs. We also had to research our devices. These two applications look and function exactly the same, but the Android and the iPhone have completely different underlying architectures. And so to do this, we split up the work. Shaun took care of the Android research and development, and I did this for the iPhone. Once research was complete, we could begin crafting our solution, and to do this, we created a user guide. And we outlined all the features we hoped to put in our finished application. This way we could get feedback before we actually started working on it. The next stage was testing and development. We had a series of weekly iteration meetings to talk about the work we had accomplished, what we were going to accomplish before the next meeting, and any changes we had to make. After this cycle, we had a finished product.
So, tools in this effective solution. For programming for an iOS device, one's going to have to use the Mac operating system to utilize their Xcode IDE, integrated developers environment. Specifically, iOS has a specific language called Objective-C. It's a really awesome language. For Android, it's Java language, and for IDE, we used Eclipse. Communication between the server and the cell phone, we used a structured format called JSON. And for the interactive map, we used native APIs. So with the new iOS, we used the OpenMap API. And for the Android, we use the Google Map API. So learning outcome, project management. Like Ian said, iteration is really important. Each week, making sure you're working on a feature, working on a function, and you're not getting backlogged, and you're just going ahead, making sure you're meeting with your stakeholder and keeping up with what they have envisioned for your product.
Another big learning outcome for us was to keep our goals in mind. This was a really big project that lasted 2 semesters. And when you're researching technology, it's really easy to get excited and distracted with things that you're learning. But it was very important to stay on track with what our goals were. And to do this, we just kept an open line of communication between each other as well as our advisor, and made sure we kept our goals in mind every time we made a project-related decision.
So So for stress relief tactics, it's ideal if you run into a brick wall, so to speak, not to yell at your computer. That doesn't benefit anyone, but to just walk away and come back later with brand new eyes and approach a problem.
I found it helpful to go outside once in a while.
See the sun. So thank you for listening to about our project. If you'd like to find out what data you're actually getting, come talk to us in our poster session in room 120.
Thank you very much.